Is everyone ready?
Yes.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. The time is 8:31, and I hereby call the Citrus County Boat Launch hearing for December 13, 2024 to order. On these hearings, we usually follow an agenda. First item on the agenda was item A, the call to order. We had that. The next item on the agenda is B, the pledge to the flag, so I'd like to ask you to join me. Thank you. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Also, since I don't think I put it on the record, my name is Christian Waugh, and I'm the Special Master. The next item is C.
Good morning. My name is Manuel Coimbra. I'm the Sports and Events Coordinator for Citrus County Parks and Recreation. If any person decides to appeal any decision made by the Code Compliance Special Master with respect to any matter considered at this public hearing, he or she will need to ensure that a verbatim record of proceedings is made, which record shall indicate the testimony and evidence upon which the appeal is to be based.
Okay, and the next item is the staff update.
Yes, we do have one update. Item number 3 for Mr. Shane Tinsley. That is being pulled for reservice.
Okay. I'm going to remove that from the hearing schedule. The next item on the agenda is the adoption of the meeting minutes for September 13th, 2024. Now, I have 2 copies in front of me. Is there any reason why I have 2 copies? They look the same to me, so I...
That was just what my notes said.
Okay.
To provide you with 2 copies.
Okay, well, fair enough. Maybe I'll abscond with one, and I'll leave one here with my signature. Does anyone have any proposed modifications or changes to the minutes as currently formulated? If not, I'll go ahead and approve them, and we'll move on to our cases. Please proceed.
Do you want me to
Swear
swear
in.
them in
Yep.
first?
Well, I mean, we can call the case, and then I think it'd be proper to call the, well, actually, before that, let's talk about the exhibits. So it's my understanding that what Citrus County normally does is introduces, at least conditionally, exhibits A through E, subject to objection from a respondent. Now, we only have 2 cases today, so we're definitely not going to be using all of the exhibits. What exhibits are we going to be talking about today?
With that being said, both of them are at McRae's of Homosassa.
Okay, so the only ones that are going to be at issue are exhibits A and D, correct?
Correct.
All right. We'll talk about it a little bit later, but exhibit A is the boat launch fee, an example of the notice that people receive, and exhibit, in other words, on signage, is that on an app? Is that like an app screenshot as well? Or is it just signage?
So that is signage that's
Okay.
placed on site.
Okay, and exhibit D shows the places where that signage is denoted, I think, by the stars, is that right?
That is correct, where
Okay.
the signage is located. And then we do have page 2 on the monitors that show where the cameras are located. So
Okay. All
that
right.
was as requested at the last hearing.
That's awesome, and you have it on screen so people can see it. That's really great. And you will represent that these are, fair and accurate representations of the McRae location, correct?
That's correct.
All right, I'll conditionally admit both exhibits A and D for both cases that are set to be called, and of course I'll hear from anyone of the public or respondents on the matter. And so what I think I'd like to do is call the case, and then we'll swear in whoever is necessary.
Okay. We're going to start with case number 1-113-79752. On September 14th, 2024, a person in a vehicle with Florida State tag number PYCR04 was recorded by surveillance cameras launching...
Excuse me. So I'm sorry. So we called the case. Now I do want you sworn in. I'm
Okay.
sorry, since you are basically giving testimony.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you both please raise your right hands? Do you swear or affirm that the evidence you shall give in this matter shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'll start from the top then. So this is case number 1-113-79752. On September 14, 2024, a person in a vehicle with Florida state tag number PYCR04 was recorded by surveillance cameras launching a watercraft from the county-owned boat ramp located at McRae's, Homosassa. Records were checked to determine the ownership of the vehicle. The records reflected that the vehicle was owned by respondent Philip A. Friedman. A notice of violation was sent to the respondent by certified mail directing respondent to pay the launch fee or appear at a hearing on December 13, 2024. The respondent has not contacted the county regarding the notice of violation, and the respondent has not paid the launch fee. This is the respondent's first violation within a 6-month period with administrative fines of $50 and administrative costs of $24.91. The county received a packet of backup information from Premium Parking to verify the statement that I had mentioned, starting with Exhibit F, which included the respondent's information and notice of violation. Exhibit G shows certified mail was delivered to the respondent's address. Lastly, Exhibit H, which shows the launch that occurred, if Premium Parking could testify to the information that has been provided.
And please put your name on the record.
Thank you.
My name is Danielle Tipton, the account manager of Citrus County for Premium Parking. And these exhibits F, G, and H are a record of premium parking showing the details surrounding the violation of the individual, as well as verifying their personal information with a copy of the notice of violation that was sent to the individual, certified mail, with proof that it was delivered and that this record was made at or near the time of the event occurred by or from information transmitted by a person with knowledge. This record is kept in the ordinary course of business activity at Premium Parking, and it is a regular practice of Premium Parking to make these records.
The form of these records has changed a little bit since the last hearing.
Yes, so I just wanted to make sure that you were aware of that. It is all the same information, except for it's page by page, whether it's details, license plate, or owner information. That's what's changed.
What is Exhibit G? Oh, I got it. Okay, so everything, there's more pages in Exhibit F as well, correct?
Yes.
Okay, I just want to make sure. Okay, this evidence looks sufficient to determine that a violation has occurred. I will find that a violation has occurred. Is this a first-time violation?
According to the record, yes.
Okay, and I think that's a $50 plus administrative fee.
That's correct.
Fine. All right, it's so assessed.
Thank you.
And for the record, exhibits F, G, and H are admitted along with exhibits A and D. Thanks.
Excellent. Thank you. Okay. Case
Oh, no,
number-
I'm sorry, I made a mistake. Is there anyone from the public who wants to be heard on that case? I don't see or hear anybody. Thank you.
Okay. Case number 2-113-44926. On September 5th, 2024, a person in a vehicle with Florida state tag number IM16XM was recorded by surveillance cameras launching a watercraft from the county-owned boat ramp located at McRae's, Homosassa. Records were checked to determine the ownership of the vehicle. The records reflected that the vehicle was owned by respondent Ryan M. Flaherty. A notice of violation was sent to the respondent by certified mail directing the respondent to pay the launch fee or appear at a hearing on December 13, 2024. Respondent has not contacted the county regarding the notice of violation. The respondent has not paid the launch fee. This is the respondent's first violation within a 6-month period. Administrative fines of $50 and administrative cost of $24.91. The county received a packet of backup information from Premium Parking to verify the statement that I have mentioned, starting with Exhibit F, which included the respondent's information and notice of violation. Exhibit G shows certified mail was delivered to the respondent's address. And lastly, Exhibit H, which shows the launch that occurred. If Premium Parking could testify to the information that has been provided.
Thanks.
These exhibits F, G, and H are a record of premium parking showing the details surrounding the violation of the individual, as well as verifying their personal information with a copy of the notice of violation that was sent to the individual, certified mail, with proof that it was delivered and that this record was made at or near the time of the event occurred by or from information transmitted by a person with knowledge, and this record is kept in the ordinary course of business activity at Premium Parking, and it is regular practice of Premium Parking to make these records.
What's the reason why this paperwork is different? Is there a software change? Is there a policy change? I mean,
It's a software change, whereas I would print off the first 4 pages, now I have to print off each page individually.
Okay. Oh, that's, thank you. Exhibits F, G, and H are admitted as evidence, along with Exhibits A and D. I find that the evidence is sufficient to determine that a violation has occurred. Is there anyone from the public who wants to be heard on this case? All right, then I will assess, I don't have any evidence of a repeat violation, so I'll assess a one-time, or the first-time fine of $50 plus an administrative fee.
Thank you.
Are there any other matters that the county wants to bring up at this time?
As to proceedings, no, but we do have a new individual we need to introduce you to, Ms. Terry.
Yes.
She's our new Parks and Recreation
Oh,
Director.
okay. Well, welcome aboard, Miss Terry. Yeah, what's your full name?
Terry Moore.
Okay, great. Are you from internally in the county, or did you come from outside the county, or?
I came from outside of the county, but live in Citrus County.
Wow,
And started my career here.
no kidding.
Parks and Recreation 20-plus years ago, and then came back.
No
Full
way.
circle,
Wow, have you been in Citrus County the whole time?
off and on.
Wow. Well, where were you here before here? Just,
Other counties, Marion County, Fernando County.
Wow.
Did a stint back in Ohio.
goodness.
4.5 years.
Okay. Well, it's great to have you. As you can see, these are riveting, pulse-pounding affairs. You got to strap yourself in. I mean, you have the benefit of not necessarily having been here for the first few, where they were, very dramatic. But anyways, it looks like this is more the routine at this point. So, all right. Is there any other matter the county wants to bring up?
I did get an updated calendar for next year. I think we only have one more at 8:30, and then we're moving to 1 o'clock in the afternoon after code, so it will all be on the same day.
There's one more that's going to be it.
We had notices already out before we realized there was only 2 today.
The
So,
thing is, do you think it's going to be about the same size next time?
probably. It's not going to be very large, but after that, we are on the same day as our regular code proceedings.
All right.
But it
Okay.
was only because notices had already gone out.
All right. Is there anything else that the county wants to take up?
No, Your Honor.
No.
All right. Then the final item on the agenda is to adjourn, and the time is 8:44. This hearing is adjourned.
Thank you.
Thanks.